right, we're at Yokocho, just under the train tracks in Ueno, Tokyo, Japan. And it's not even Friday night and the place is teeming with people already. You should see this place is jammed with human beings on a Saturday, Sunday, or a holiday. Now, Yokocho actually means candy lane or sweet alley, whatever you want to call it, but the history isn't really that old, right? You can see that it's a market, right? But if you go back to before the Second World War, this area was just residential area, you know, with land that was confiscated by the government from the feudal lords to daimyo in the Meiji Restoration in 1868. But this is really just a residential area. But after the war, black market emerged. I mean, you have to remember that everything was bombed, really, and so all these wooden buildings and homes burned down. Well, it was right for the picking. Ueno Station is right behind us. And essentially, Ueno Station is the gateway to northern Japan, also called Tohoku. And so a black market emerged, and yes, it was run pretty much by the Yakuza until like maybe 1949 when there were new laws passed, like anti-black market laws, where for the most part actually it was former imperial military people that set up shop. Now Yokocho, where's that name come from? Well, some people say that Ame means America, but more likely than not, it's because at the end of the war, when food was quite limited and the black market existed, people were selling, you know, vegetables and things like that, but also sweet potato. And the one thing that was really missing was sugar. But American forces would come to the area, and you know they would sell chocolate and sweets, and you know which was in high demand, right? And you would even have people coming from northern Japan to Tohoku on the train to buy stuff here, things that they couldn't get in Tohoku, and then take them back up and sell them for 3 or 4 more times the price. Now, in the beginning, really was just things like that, but the Korean War breaks out in 1950. More Japanese military personnel arrive, and little by little, things start to change. So, you know, you get American aviator, military glasses, and leather jackets, and things like that. And as you can see now, pretty much anything under the sun is for sale here. You've got restaurants, you've got fish markets. I mean, you name it. We'll just keep walking down here. There's actually a few streets that are parallel. On the other side, you see a lot of little corner restaurants and things like that. So there's a lot more than just sweets that are on sale here now, right? You can even buy $40 bunches of grapes. So it's not really low end necessarily, right? And looking at the side, there's a barrel of, I guess, a box of grapes for 2,500 yen, which is about 20 bucks US at the moment. So we'll just keep kind of walking through here. And again, on the weekends, this place is absolutely insane with people, which is why I decided to come on a Friday. We're gonna walk down a couple of little alleyways here, so you can get a kind of a sense of what it looks like. Here's one of those little corner markets. All right, you can see the menu there, which is kind of cool, kind of reminds me of Southeast Asia. We're not going to go in the shop, but you can see on the left and the right here, these would have started as candy shops. There's even a shrine here to the right. So yes, you've got a shrine, excuse me, right here in the middle. And as you can imagine, it's super popular with tourists, but I'll tell you, the locals come here probably even more than tourists because, hey, why not? Everybody likes to shop, right? All right, and that's Yokocho, Candy Lane, Sweets Alley, whatever you want to call it. Ame meaning candy, and Yoko is short for Yokocho, meaning alley or lane. Any food you want, man. It's great. This place is nuts on the weekend. Every weekend. All the time.